All right, so we are here at the myKaarma booth at NADA 2024. I'm with Animesh. He is the VP of R&D and Engineering, and of course, Allie Peters from Cavender Auto Group. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you very much for having us.
Well, I see the excitement in Allie's eyes when talking about myKaarma, but I got to ask you, tell me a little bit about what myKaarma is and what it's doing in the marketplace.
Thank you for asking. myKaarma at its heart is a customer interaction management platform. So it's ultimately automotive service is all about the relationships you build with your customers who, through the ownership of the vehicle, hopefully want to feel happy, feel taken care of. And that's what myKaarma does. From a tech perspective, how we achieve it is phone calls, texts, emails. We handle all those pipes, if you will, but also internal conversations among the people at the dealership to do video MPI, scheduling appointments, pickup and delivery, payments, giving insights and reporting, everything basically. I think that's why Allie likes us.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can see why you like them. And of course, you have some new things that you're bringing to market that are really exciting. Tell me a little bit about that.
Thank you. The newest thing that we have been building recently is a product called Service Connect to be able to reach out to your customers. And the core idea is for BDC managers to allow them to get coverage without having conflicts.
So this sounds very exciting. I mean, we walked up to the booth and you were like, I am so excited. I love this company. And they had to be like, we didn't pay her. I promise we didn't pay her to say all these things. So tell me how, in a real world, boots on the ground, from your perspective as the VP of Fixed, how is this solving everyday issues for you?
Yeah, so I have been a big myKaarma fan for probably 7-8 years or so, and have been a part of developing partner as they've added to the platform. So for us now getting to pilot this program is really exciting to me. We are looking at how do we automate what we need to accomplish while also having the human element in there. And so in my mind, it's that balance, kind of that seesaw, so to speak, of instead of having every single phone call or outbound communication come from a person, we are able to bulk send that first throw out, and then as we have the responses, then our people who are wonderful and capable and great at their job can tag in and start to really do the work. And it's just the best of both worlds, in my opinion.
And thank you so much, Allie, by the way, for being with us for so many years. The core maxim for us has been you shouldn't have to do work to do work. A very boring part of a BDC is answering status calls. They shouldn't have to answer status calls. That is something that we have taken away with the BDC inbox routing technology. The second boring part is calling people, leaving voicemails all day long, telling them about a recall that may have a safety recall that they don't want to answer the phone for. So when we focus on the second piece of the puzzle, what we allowed Allie and her team to do is load up your recalls. You already have those customers. You can text them a small message saying, hey, you got a safety recall. When you get a moment, please text me back and I will help you make an appointment. It allows everybody to have a little more productive time, and ultimately, hopefully, for the customer to get their vehicles repaired and for Allie and her team to get a little more business.
Something I think is so fascinating here is you're talking about solving a real legitimate issue, right? We look at our human bandwidth. It can only go so far before productivity starts to suffer. You really see that law of diminishing returns happen. But as Animesh is saying, no, we're actually able to remove all of the work that should have never required a soul to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. And that's my favorite because I early on was taught to work smart, not hard. And I think most of us have heard that. And I feel that that's the case. I feel like Animesh gives us, it's kind of like that funnel piece. And so we start really large and put the data in and it starts to do its work. And then when we really do have the most important, most actionable information, that's when we tag in and we start to do the job. But it also gives the transparency. That's one of my favorite parts of this program or product is from day one, the moment that they call in to schedule an appointment to the time they leave, we can see all of the interaction. And so as a BDC agent, they actually have access to the whole history of the customer and the communication. So they can see what happened last time. They can see that they're waiting on something. They can see that they like a certain person. And it really just allows us to I guess, mirror the experience that they need or update it, make it better if it was not as great last time, or to continue that last time. But they just tag right in.
Yeah, I love this. It makes it seem, really what it sounds like to me is you've solved for meeting the customer where they are as quickly as possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. We believe that exceptional interactions is what will drive long-term loyalty, and that's what we hope Allie is able to give to her customers. That's what we strive to give to Allie.
Well, this is fantastic. We are here at the myKaarma booth at NADA. I want to thank Animesh and Allie for joining me. Thank you so much.